Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. We have vacated the beach and headed west. As right now I'm just outside of Marion, North Carolina. Right here in front of this beautiful dam right here. This is Lake, I think it's called Tahoma. What a beautiful area this is right here. But we're going to keep moving west up the hillside here till we make it to the summit of Mount Mitchell, which is the tallest peak here on the east coast in the Appalachian Mountains. East of the Mississippi, this is the tallest peak, Mount Mitchell, over 6,600 feet in elevation. Looks like we have a really beautiful day today. A lot of blue sky out there, and hopefully it won't be too cold up there, but who knows. It's about 58 degrees here in my location, but we're still at a much lower elevation, so as we move up the mountainside, might get a little chilly, but I'm prepared. I got a coat. Can you believe it? A coat. Where did summer go, man? It flew by this year. But all in all, we're going to look at some overlooks today and just see if the leaves are changing. Really, here at the 1st of October, look for some color and some leaves, and just get out and smell some fresh mountain air. And anytime you can find a place like this, makes me smile. I love water and the sound of water and the waterfalls. Something interesting about this. Before we get moving, look at down here at the base of this dam. It's like somebody built a porch, you know, at the bottom of the dam, and it's got like a little roof on it. That is so bizarre. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started and climb this mountain. Let's go get her done. Beautiful day out today. So this here is Lake Tahoma. This is gorgeous out here. This is beautiful with the mountains in the background. What a beautiful spot. All right, now for real, we can head on up the mountain. I love some of these turns going up the mountain here. These are called butt kissers. That's what my wife calls it. They're so tight. Here is Twin Tunnel. Very short tunnel, but oh, we got two tunnels. That's why they call it twins. I get it. There we go, there's number one. Can't see nothing, there we go. That was blinding. And tunnel number 2, Twins Tunnel. Nice. All right, friends, here we are at our first overlook, Big Laurel Gap overlook. Elevation 4,175 feet. And this is what we're looking at. Check out this view. And boy, that is quite steep drop off there, so don't tumble down that hill. But there we are, there's the mountains. I can definitely see a little color up there. They got some reds and yellows way off, but I was hoping it would be a little bit more color. But there we go. I can tell you one thing about this spot. It is brisk. I think the next stop I'm gonna have to put my coat on. I know when we started this vlog down there at that lake, it was about 58 degrees there. And up here at 4,175 feet, it's 48 degrees. So here in the sun, I still feel okay with a long sleeve shirt on. But I gotta say, it is definitely, you can feel the difference. So I wonder what it's gonna be like once we get to the summit of Mount Mitchell. 40 degrees, 38 degrees, I don't know. We still got a lot of boogieing to do because that's 4,175 feet. Mount Mitchell was over 6,600 feet. I think Mount Mitchell might be like 6,684 feet, something like that. Much higher. So let's keep it moving, and hopefully we get to see some pretty leaves here shortly. All right, friends, we are at our next overlook, Curtis Valley Overlook, elevation 4,460 feet. Definitely see some colors right down there. Look at those reds. I hope that shows up, man, but that is beautiful. That is beautiful right there. Just look out around the mountaintops there, how beautiful that is. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look how far you can see today. So much clarity. Look at that. Gorgeous. That right there is a blessing to see a view like that. All right. So let's head on. I love doing this kind of stuff. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Look, we're going through yet another tunnel. I love tunnels. Sorry I didn't get the name of that one, but it's still pretty cold. Right now it's 49 degrees. It's 47 degrees a few minutes ago. Now it's 50. Here we are at the Green Knob Overlook, elevation 4,760 feet. Another great spot. And look at the color on the side of this mountain right here. You're really starting to see some reds and yellows right in there. That is gorgeous. I bet about a week from now it is really going to be popping. So as I made my way to this overlook, I decided it's time to put a little, at least a jacket on. I mean, it's still around 46, 45 degrees. That wind's a little brisco. So, man, just look on this side of the overlook, just how beautiful that is. The mountains are just gorgeous out through there. What a beautiful day. And there is a lot of people up here doing the same thing I'm doing today, that's for sure. A lot of movement. All right, let's keep moving, gang. The higher up we go, the more we can see. Another overlook. I don't know which one this is because somebody done nabbed the sign, but look at the colors up here. Are you kidding me? This is gorgeous. Look right here. And then look up around the mountains. You see quite a bit of color popping. Very beautiful. I wonder which one of these mountains, if you can see Mount Mitchell from right here. I mean, that's a tall mountain. Is that Mount Mitchell, you think? I don't know. We're going to find out, I guess. Because we're going to the top of it, if that's it. That is so pretty. As we kind of pan around, look at way off in the distance. That is beautiful. So exciting. I'm here to tell you something right now. I got a feeling I'm gonna have to break out the toboggan. Some kind of beanie, some kind of hat. That wind, it's pretty tough on your earlobes. It's pretty nippy. I know in this video it just looks like it's a sunny day, but it's about 45 degrees right now. And you feel like, oh man, that wind. Oh yeah, we're getting back in the vehicle. We're getting back in the vehicle. My body is not ready for this cold. Last week, I was at the beach making a video about some cool places to eat there in Carolina Beach. It was 80 degrees. This is like 40 degrees cooler. Oh my God. All right, let's get on up the hill. All right, friends, we have made it to Ridge Junction Overlook, elevation 5,160 feet. So, not too much further. What, about 1,500 more feet in elevation to go before we'll be at the peak of Mount Mitchell. Another great spot. Temperature update. It was about 48, 47 degrees. Now it's down to 43 degrees. And look at that mountain way off there in the distance. It's like a knob sticking up. Y'all see that? It's kind of round looking right there in the middle of the screen. Wonder what mountain that is. All right. We are going to keep moving because that wind is mighty chilly. That is some dedication. Look at him pedaling. He's pedaling up Mount Mitchell Road here. No, thank you. It's too cold out there, number one. And I'll be quite honest with you, this is a very steep hill, very steep incline. And you have to be a very seasoned veteran, I would think, to pedal up this road. This thing is steep. For sure. All right, friends, I have made it to the next location right here. This is kind of like a visitor center, more or less. They have bathrooms here. They did have a restaurant here, but it says closed right now. Don't know why, but I don't know if it's normally open. But today, I'm actually here on a Sunday, so but it's not open today. But we're gonna make our way on up through here and go use the restroom before we head up to the mountaintop. As you can see, the wind is blowing. Look at that flag, that American flag right there, Old Glory, just whipping in the wind. As we get ever so closer, little temperature update for you. At this moment, it is a very balmy 38 degrees. So right here is some signage for the park office. As you can see, it says half mile restaurant closed. So a half mile from here they have a restaurant, I would imagine. 1 mile campground is closed. 2 miles to the summit, observation tower. Restrooms, picnic area, museum, gift shop, concessions. I bet at the concessions, I guarantee they got some coffee or maybe some hot chocolate. That would be awesome. Some hot chocolate would be great on a day like today. All right, we have made our way into this little office area where they have some maps and things about Mount Mitchell here, hiking trails and things of that nature. They also have like some live cam. Look at the temperature up there at the top, 34.5 degrees, wind chill 25.7. I don't exactly make me happy, but we're going to do it anyway. 35.7 degrees Fahrenheit is what's in my future. Wind chill. Do you see that? It's like 25 degrees. What kind of craziness is this? I mean, it's October. Man. And the wind and the clouds up here. This is unbelievable how fast these clouds are moving. You just focus on the peak of that mountain right there. You can just see just how quick these clouds are moving. Gorgeous though, ain't it? That's the thing. It might be cold up here. Might be freezing, which I don't really care for that part of it, but it's still, there's just a beauty about being in the mountains. And this is stuff that my father loved to do. Me and him were polar opposites when it come to like things we like doing. Like me, I was a beach, warm weather type of a person. My dad, pure opposite. He wanted to be on a mountaintop somewhere with snow. You know, that was kind of what he liked to do. So that being said, here comes my wife. She's got her beautiful jacket on. She loves cold weather, by the way. Not really. Not really. She's putting her hat on too, ain't she? You ready to go to the summit? You know the temperature at the summit right now?
Way too cold?
35 degrees. Wind chill 25 degrees.
Oh, I believe it.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready to take this on. Let's go do it. All right, friends, we have made it up here to the parking area. Bam! You can see they have a line here behind us. There's nice people where I guess they're getting their hot chocolate. or refreshments. I'm thinking something warm. And they also have restrooms over here if that is something you require, which is a good idea if you're drinking a lot of this stuff. It says observation tower 300 yards that way. So we decided to head up to the top, to the summit first, get good and cold, then come back and get our hot beverage of choice. I think I'm gonna do a hot chocolate. I've not had a good hot chocolate in a while. All right, here we go. This is the Summit Tower trailhead that we're headed up at the moment. And I'm here to tell you, this is a pretty steep incline. Probably a good 18 degrees, maybe 20, probably about 18 degrees incline. It'll definitely get your heart pumping. For sure. And look at that. Trips me out how people come up here with shorts. I just don't see how they do it. Not me, my friends. Not me. Whew. Man, this is steep. And you're at a higher elevation than you're used to, like me. The air's a lot thinner. Man, I feel out of shape. But look at that. Look at that view right there. Holy crap. Wonder what that is right there in the middle of the screen. It looks like a rock quarry or something or other, maybe. I don't know what that is. Definitely stands out. Right up here where you see all these people congregated is the summit. You see a little observation deck they have right there. So now we're waiting in line to have our picture made right in front of the summit signage. It says highest peak east of the Mississippi River. I actually guessed right earlier, kind of 6,684 feet. I thought that's what it is. That's what you do. You come up here and you stand next to the sign. You get your picture made at the highest peak east of the Mississippi River.
You want a picture by the sign? I need a picture.
I gotta be honest with you, it's nice to wait in line for a minute to have that picture because it gives me a time to catch my breath. Man, that heel kicked my butt. I'm not gonna kid you. That is something else. How you feel, honey? Are you breathing hard? Was it an easy walk?
Oh, well, a little bit of breathing hard at the end there, but I'm good to go now.
Oh, good. She did better than me. I was like coming up that hill. All that dang stromboli I ate a couple nights ago. Maybe that's coming back to haunt me. Thicking my blood up. So right down there below us, you can see the road we drove up on. And then lo and behold, earlier I was looking at a mountaintop that had some like radio towers or something on it. And right there it is. It's right next to the peak of Mount Mitchell. And we've seen those early on in our adventure. So it's kind of cool we came this close and I didn't even know I was going to be that close to them. Pretty awesome. Hear that wind just whipping. All right, we're ready to go on to the top and check out the observation deck area. Look at all those people up there enjoying the view. All right, so right up here in the middle of the observation deck, you have, you know, the south, showing you what direction everything is. This is north. This is looking off to the east back toward Wilmington. And right here, they have a little marker telling you where Mount Mitchell is in the state of North Carolina. 6,684 feet, highest point east of the Mississippi River, North Carolina. Right here we have a diagram. Kind of shows you the lay of the land. Pretty cool. And that one wild looking, oh, right here is a Grandfather Mountain State Park. And there's Boone on the, just right there in that little niche. Well, there's Grandfather Mountain. And then right over here is Table Rock. Now, I noticed earlier, I thought I was seeing a Table Rock type of a mountain. Right there it is in the center of the screen as I zoom. That's Table Rock. Pretty cool. I went there one time many years ago with my father. So right here we're looking due east toward, I guess Wilmington would be this way. East or maybe southeast. Maybe it'd be more in that direction. But I remember a long time ago I seen a picture of someone that was up here and they had a great lens on their camera and you could see the buildings from Charlotte, North Carolina from the peak of Mount Mitchell. I always thought that was one of the coolest pictures I've ever seen. But a little too hazy today and I don't got that kind of lens on my camera. He had a very powerful camera, I imagine, but I thought it was really cool. All right, that's enough of that observation deck business. It is quite chilly up there. It feels like, I know the wind's only blowing from one direction, but I feel like you're getting it from all four directions. It is so bitterly cold, and I have no gloves on. Whew. Man, can't wait to get some of that hot chocolate, hot cocoa. Check this out. Now we have nothing in our way. We can just come straight up here and make us a little thumbnail. All right, friends, so back in the 1800s, before this place was called Mount Mitchell, it was called Black Dome Mountain. And do you know why it was called Mount Mitchell? Well, right here's a clue. This is actually a grave of Elijah Mitchell, who was exploring this mountain and died, scientifically exploring this mountain. He was actually a professor at North Carolina University. So right here is where his gravesite is. And a lot of people might not realize that, because I've watched many people come up here and they're just checking out the observation deck and taking their picture from the sign. Don't really realize this is the resting place of Elijah Mitchell. So cool, man. So if you didn't know, now you know. All right, we had a good time at the summit. Nice little ride up here. Very chilly, but you know what? We're toughing it out. We're making it. And now we get to do my wife's favorite part of our adventure today. And let's go get something warm to drink. Maybe a coffee for you and maybe a hot cocoa or hot chocolate for moi. I don't know. If they have one or the other, I will get it. If I get up there and they say they don't got no hot chocolate, I'm gonna say, give me a hot black coffee, please. No sugar, no nothing, just like it black. Right here we are in the gift shop. They have some shirts. Of course, they got some postcards, bandanas, some hats. They have this really cool map right here. I really like this a lot. It's pretty cool. It shows you, like, if you look at like Asheville, it shows you just how high up in the air you are at Mount Mitchell. That 3D print of it is so cool. You see Grandfather Mountain out there. And then right over here, you see Maggie Valley. And then right there is Water Rock Knob, which I actually did a video there where I hiked to a down airplane up on the mountainside about a year and a half ago. A lot of fun. We're going to put a link to that video in the description. Check that out. It's pretty cool. All right, I have made it back down to the refreshment area. I'm going to stand in line with my wife. Buys her a pen in the gift shop. That's something that she kind of does. Anytime we're traveling somewhere new, she always buys a pen for her collection to show she's been there. So we have a collection now. And it's growing ever so more since we started this YouTube thing. All right, friends. Unfortunately, it was our turn after waiting probably in 15 minutes in line to get a hot drink. Coffee was not going to be on the order. We was going to get hot chocolate, and they ran out. Unbelievable. But what can you do? It's all good. But before we leave, I want to show you these monstrous trash cans here. And the reason these trash cans look the way they do is because this is what keeps bears out and other rodents around here, you know. I'm sure they have plenty of raccoons, but bears definitely would have a hard time getting into these trash cans, so that's why they're so beefed up. All right, friends, that will pretty much do it for me today here at Mount Mitchell. I had a great time up here. Very brisk and cool, but it's all good. We was kind of expecting that. Kind of bummed out we didn't get us a hot chocolate, but oh well, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, if we would have got the hot chocolate before we went up the hill, we would have got it, and we didn't. So my wife just instructed me on the way home, we are definitely going to stop at a Starbucks and maybe get a hot vanilla latte, something like that. So that sounds really good, so that definitely puts a smile on my face. All right, we are all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We enjoyed making it. Till next time, friends, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure.
Y'all stay safe.
Stay safe. And hopefully in my next adventure it'll be a little bit more warm and you won't see me with a coat on and a toboggan. Look at the icicles. Look at that. Holy crap. It's cold up here.